ladies and gentlemen. It is wonderful to see so many of you tonight. This is our second annual Citizen of the Year Award dinner, and I am thrilled again that it is such a great success. We are honored to be able to give this award to a deserving individual, a true friend of CAUSE, the Honorable Matt Fong. I would also like to welcome all our special guests who have taken time to attend our function tonight. Many thanks go to the dinner committee under the very able leadership of Carol Chan and Lily Paul, and especially to Alan Chan, our administrative director. They have devoted much time and effort to ensure that tonight is a success. Also tonight, we will be receiving for the second year another very generous $10,000 contribution from the Burger King Corporation. For those of us on the board, this is a tangible acknowledgement that we are really headed in the right direction. Thank you, Burger King, and we look forward to your continued generosity in the years to come. CAUSE was formed about 2 years ago by 39 founding members who each contributed $1,000 towards the formation of a new political organization concentrating on empowering Chinese Americans. Because of time constraints and my sense we all want to have dinner, I will not belabor you with details of what we have accomplished these past 2 years. Our quarterly newsletters, I believe, are an excellent source of that information. And if any of you are interested in getting copies of our past newsletters, please contact Alan. In fact, I think a lot of them are on the table right at the entrance. Over the weekend, President Clinton, in talking to reporters on Air Force One while returning to Washington, D.C., mentioned how he should have spent more time in communicating his vision, his values, his beliefs, the big picture to the American people within the last few years, instead of concentrating on various individual programs. I could not believe that it has taken him this long to finally come to this realization. As an entrepreneur, I've always understood that part of my leadership role is to establish a vision for my company, to articulate and to communicate that vision to all my colleagues, and to make sure that everybody's on board, excited about working together towards a common goal. To me, that little tidbit really exposed the weakness and the lack of leadership in our current political system. So allow me now to articulate my vision for CAUSE, the big picture, and where we are going. In my speech last year, I used the Jewish community as a model for us. How within the past 50 years, they were able to organize and achieve access and legislative clout on both the state and federal levels. I urge all of us to start our own 50-year plan, to get organized and consolidate our resources so that we can look forward to becoming a major political power in America. That is my dream, that CAUSE will someday become a major political power in America. So powerful that our voice will be taken seriously in every major legislation. So powerful that every potential Chinese American candidate will come and seek our support and advice. So powerful that even other candidates will come and seek our support and advice and guidance. So powerful that we are a major factor in creating a respectable percentage of representation in all levels of government. So powerful that we can be instrumental in helping our community to achieve the highest success rate in voters registration and the highest participation in the voting process. so powerful that we can motivate all members of our community to actively participate in the political process. This is my dream, that CAUSE will become a major political power in America. It is only a dream, but landing on the moon was a dream once. Eradicating polio was once a dream. Apple Computer started as a dream. My good friend, founding member of CAUSE, Andrew Chern, had a dream when he started that first Panda Inn in Pasadena about 22 years ago. He now has more than 200 establishments, 1994 sales about 120 million. I think you will agree with me if I say it's all right. If we work hard enough and want it bad enough, and with a little bit of luck, we can all make our dreams come true. Last year, I also posed the following question to you all. Even though we get a few appointments here and there and we have good access to some politicians, are we really maximizing our dollars in generating political clout for our community? Remember that? Contributions to secure appointments and political access originating from self-interest are necessary, but we need to learn that we can use them as valuable stepping stones to further empower our community. A strong group identity benefits all the individuals within that group. I really cannot stress this concept enough. We must understand the effective use of our money. If we cannot get ourselves organized properly around this very important resource, money, then it will be so much more difficult for us to help qualify candidates from our community to run for office and to develop projects to empower our community. That is why I am happy to announce tonight that CAUSE has formed a Political Action Committee, or CAUSE-PAC for short. CAUSE-PAC is where we will gather unlimited but non-deductible political contributions from individuals, and through the process create an entity that is greater than the sum of its individuals. The power of the entity, or CAUSE-PAC, is in direct proportion to how much money we can pull together from our community and how we can use that mass money to create more political clout for our community, which should in turn generate more support for our CAUSE-PAC, which means the more money coming in, the bigger and bigger the cycle, translating into more power and influence for our community. If you share our sentiment that we as a community should continue to increase our political clout, then you should join us. Get involved and do your share. Through CAUSE, we can benefit not just ourselves, but future generations. If we put our best minds and resources together, we can do it. We may not have thousands of people involved in CAUSE at the moment, but judge us not by our size, but by the caliber of our membership. Take a look at our founders list and membership list. You will know that we already have some important political representation from our Chinese American community in both the Republican and the Democratic parties. But this is far from satisfactory. This is not enough. We can and we should do better. Margaret Mead, the famous anthropologist, once said, "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed people can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has." So join us, get involved,